There is no one size fits all. Anything that I tell you, anything that your friends tell you, anything you see online, anything your doctor tells you, I urge you to question it. Do some research. Not Google. Forget about Google. Go to the library. All those things, they have books and all kinds of different things. That's where I get my information from. I get it from reputable doctors. There are doctors that I follow, that I trust. So next, common misconceptions. Stop worrying about complete proteins. You have my permission. You don't have to worry about complete proteins any longer. Has anyone here heard of the complete protein theory? Perfect. I'm going to explain something you have no idea about. And hopefully no one ever tells you anything different than this. So back in the 70s, 80s, I don't remember when it came out. Has anyone heard of Fit for Life? By Marilyn Diamond. I think it was Marilyn and what was her husband's name? Diamond. Anyway, the Fit for Life program was this basic food combining program, and it was a weight loss program, and they had all these rules and this fun stuff. One of the things that they talked about, and it made so much sense, just like all these fad diets do. One of the things they talked about were complete proteins. We'll get to that. And not combining foods together. So what's the solution for Western diets? And what's my dosha? So when we first find out about Ayurveda, our first question is, what's my dosha? It was my question. It's everybody's question that I know that has stumbled upon this philosophy. I've taken tests several times and always came up with the same answer. I'm inherently a skeptical person, so I always take tests multiple times. Your dosha is also known as your constitution. It's a combination of elements and qualities in varying degrees. No two people have the same elements, the same qualities, as you'll find out soon enough. Look at a forest. No two trees in a forest are the same. You can see in that picture that there are similar trees. They're from the same species, but no two are the same. Each one requires different care. So, compare the human population to a forest. Welcome to 6 Herbs for Relaxation. I'm your host, Alicia Randolph-Lucchesi, Green Fire Wise Woman Elder. Today, we're going to talk about 6 herbs that you may see growing along the road. You may see them in your backyard. And you may think that they're just pesky weeds. By the end of this presentation, I hope that you understand they're much, much more than that. Sit back and enjoy. We have to tune into our bodies to understand them better. We hear what's best for us when we know how to listen to what's going on inside. Our society is based on instant gratification and capitalism. We're fed a constant stream of advertisements, fad diets, health gimmicks, negative news, and social media. But we have the power to avoid all of that. We can be a beacon of hope without a lot of work. How can you make mindfulness a daily practice in your hectic life? I'm going to show you how. Mindfulness isn't an abstract quality you can't attain. We're all mind, body, and spirit. Living mindfully honors this, and it gives us balance. How are you going to make healthy recipes if you don't have time? And if you don't have the mental and emotional support to ever say no to someone, how will you have any autonomy? If we can't gain control of our senses, how will we know when they're out of balance? Hey. We're doing weekly prep demo. In 2 hours, we'll make 10 meals. Got it for you in just 9.5 minutes, though. There's my list. And the ever so handy iPad that houses all my little recipes. So in the next 2 hours, we're going to make almond flax crackers, ranch dressing, Pandorable pesto, a snut salad topper, pod Latin blend, hummus, my Pandorable patty, a soy curled chicken salad, popcorn, black bean brownies, and the barbecue sauce, which you won't actually get to see. So those are flax crackers going in. They've been nicely scored so that when I flip them, they don't create a big mess. And everything is timed in an order. So, in other words, I take the recipes that are going to take the longest to make, and I make those first. So those almond crackers take about an hour and a half to make. So those go in the oven while I'm doing everything else. Now what you see me doing is putting all the ingredients together. So when I cook, especially when I'm doing meal prep like this, I take all the ingredients, put them in one spot for each recipe. So right now we're doing the ranch dressing, so all the ingredients for the ranch dressing are right there. So normally what you'd see on a cooking channel is everybody has it on everything's in a mise en place, meaning that you have everything portioned out and whatever. But this is my actual real way of cooking. So everything's not pre-measured and all pretty for you. So you get to see how it's done like in the real world, so that hopefully you can do the same thing.